So let's do a quick recap of what we learned last week, and then we'll go forward into what we're going to do this week. So I'm going to ask a few questions. I'll just randomly call on you. So let's now, what was the purpose of this tower, Eliezer?
I think it was to try to get to Hashem, right?
Exactly. And was this a positive thing they were doing or a negative thing? I want to get thumbs up, thumbs down. If you think what they did was positive, give me a thumbs up. If you think it was negative, thumbs down. All right, so we got one positive. All right, all negative. Good. That being said, we covered from the beginning of Parakeh Aleph. We're going to go a little bit further. Before we start, I have a little bit of a game for you guys. I know how much you guys love games.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll play a little game. It'll hopefully just make it a little more exciting next time we're going to be learning. So this is a fun game. So I had you guys already sit. Purposely, when you guys came into class, you must have noticed sitting in groups of 3 is a little bit odd. We're going to have teams of 3. Maybe we can make it a competition. Which team could do better? Does this sound good?
Yeah.
You ready for the challenge? Maybe the winning team will get a prize. I don't know. What do you guys like?
The stickers? Smelly stickers I can scratch on?
Maybe Laffy Taffies. Candy's always good. But not to eat during class, of course.
No.
So, I'm going to give you guys both a stack of Legos. This is for you.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Everyone will get a turn to play. Now let me explain quickly how the game works, and then we'll get started. So, you guys as a collective team are going to build a tower. Now there's one catch. The tower you're going to build is precisely the tower which I built already. Which is sitting in here. Now I'm not going to show you the tower, as you'll see why. There are 3 people in each group. Each person in the group is going to have one job. You guys can decide among yourself who wants what. One person is going to be blindfolded building the tower. So they can talk, they can say whatever they want, and they're building it, but they can't see anything. The second person in the group, that person is able to talk, is also able to say whatever they want, except they cannot see the actual tower. Meaning, the first person is obviously blindfolded. The second person in the group won't know what the tower looks like. And the third person in the group, they get to look and see what the tower looks like. I'll show them, and they have to relay that message to the second person in the group, but they can't use their words. So you guys can come up with a few codes if you want. You have the blocks in front of you. Maybe you can make a code, like number 1 means blue, 2 means green. Again, I'm giving you advice. But again, the hard part of the game is the only person who sees what the tower looks like cannot talk. You cannot point. You can use hand motions, you can use grunts. You guys can have fun with it. I want to make sure those rules are clear. So YOLO.
Wait, who can't talk?
What?
Who can't talk?
The third person who sees with the actual tower. So let's go over that again, just to make sure. YOLO, keep telling me, the first person in the group who's building, what's the catch? What does he have? What is he while he's building? Can he talk?
No.
He could if he wants. Is he allowed to see what he's building?
The first person?
Yeah.
One wearing the blindfold?
Oh yeah, good. He's gonna be
Same
blindfolded.
probably can't do the blindfold.
Very good, very good. So, any more questions, or are we ready to start? Guys, remember we work. Guys, remember. Can I have everyone's attention, please? Eliezer? Guys, remember, when we work in groups, we want to work in a way in which we're using our inside voices, so that way when your group is talking, you're not disrupting the other group. Okay, guys? All right, continue. You guys. All right, let's get started. Who is the blindfolded person in each group?
You did, yeah.
You did, young girl? Perfect.
Yeah.
Can I ask you to please help blindfold? Can you please blindfold Didier? Now, when you guys are doing that, are you guys number 3?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you what it looks like. We're going to go outside. That way, because no one else can see. Look right now. By the way, I just want to say, I left the classroom. You guys were so amazing. You guys were patient. You did what you had to do. I want to thank you guys for that. It's nice having a class. I know that I can trust that if I leave the class for a second, if it's part of the activity or not, that you guys are still participating. Let's start building.
2 is it this one?
There you go.
Oh no, never mind. I messed up.
I have to do it.
Oh, I messed up.
Remember, let me give you guys one hint. You might not be building it straight up. There might be other parts.
Say
So,
what?
group number 3,
Like this.
try to, convince your teammates that something's
Alright,
supposed to go on
so
top of something
make
else.
these 2 into a V.
Very good, yes, sir. Way to show them with the sign. Very good.
Oh, make it perpendicular. You're not a V.
Good job, guys. Good job.
5th grade work.
Good start. Good start so far.
Other side. And move it one more over.
Over the 2?
How are you guys doing over here?
Each put this. No.
We're
Move it one more
having
up.
trouble.
Or no, that was good. Never mind.
Okay.
There you go. Good.
Close your teeth. Close your teeth.
All right, we're waiting.
There we go.
It's not going out to get another cloak.
Just while they're playing this game, for those listeners out there, and we'll show what's written on the board, because that's going to come later in the class. I don't want to disrupt that. We have what they're going to be reading in Parshat Noach. We have a few words written on the board.
No.
The chavrutas are clearly written and the location of where they're going to be. This is going to be pertinent later in the class, as you guys will see. Let's continue with what we have. Yola, you can take your blindfold off. So we have, let's see what we have. We have on the bottom, we have green, blue. Who's got that?
We have it.
So far, next it goes orange, white, and blue. Orange, white, and blue. So far, so good. Green, and then the top one this one. So very, very nice. You guys did great. You guys were the first to finish.
Yay!
You guys
Little
are
shit.
That's really incredible. So now I want to ask, everyone has their piece of paper in front of them. I want to ask you guys a question. Just to write, I want you guys to think about what was so hard about doing this game and what could be done to make it easier. Just think about that and write it down. And then I'd love to hear your answers. So when you have something, please share it with the whole class. Just by raising your hand and waiting to be called out. Still writing. Good. Yes, sir. Yes.
I found it really hard because I couldn't talk. And so it was very difficult for me to tell them what's going on.
Okay, good. Did your team feel the same way?
Yeah, it was very hard because I wasn't able to.
Yes, Yolo.
Yeah, I wrote that I was blindfolded and also couldn't really breathe so much. I was short of my
I'm
mouth.
sorry you couldn't breathe. That was not part of
I
the
couldn't
game.
talk, and my teammates made us lose. And I wanted to
We had to work together.
That's very good to see about in the Yolo's in the middle of talking. Raise your hand and I'll call on you in a second.
But it was really
Yes.
fun. I had a lot of fun. I wrote that I had a lot of fun.
Awesome. Okay, yes, Yedidia, please.
Tommy?
Yes.
We had to work together.
But you have to work together. Why do you have to work together? Why can't you do it by yourself?
I was saying that was a bad thing.
You think it's a bad thing you have to work
Yeah.
together? Interesting. Why was it bad?
Because then I had to, because then it wasn't myself.
Interesting. Meaning it was more difficult the more people
Yeah.
were involved.
Yeah.
Very interesting idea. Yes, Yolo.
Yeah, at home last night, my brother was saying teamwork makes the dream work, and I think
That's
that's
true.
what this is. I don't know. I think that's what this means. Is that
Really cool. You
Yeah.
think working together was good, but it was difficult.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't easy. Yes, Eliezer.
Well, so I wasn't able to see the building itself, so it made it a little difficult for me to know what I was trying to tell you, Didia. But we all had to work together because Yitzchak was the eyes, I was the mouth, and Yedidia was the ears and
I was the brain.
The brain's also very
and
nice.
brains.
Alright, so now we're, first of all, amazing, guys. We're going to move on to the next part of our assignment. I'm going to give you guys instructions. Please do not do anything until I finish the instructions. As you guys can see, there are chavrusas written on the board. Yedidia, you're going to be working with Yolo, and you're going to be sitting on the left side of the classroom. Kobe and Yorn, you're going to be working together as a chavrusa in the middle side of the classroom. Guys, eyes up here. Eliezer, Yitzhak, you guys are going to be working together on the right side of the classroom. Now again, don't move yet, do not miss the instructions. You're going to take with you to your side. Everyone's going to take a chumash, and everyone's going to take a piece of paper and pen. Now guys, remember, when we as a class go to a Harusa session, we do it quietly without disturbing other people. We try to do this as quickly as we can. Our record for getting into Harusa time was 11 seconds. Do you guys think we could beat 11 seconds?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes, okay, I just want to make sure. Yona, what are we doing right now?
we're doing some research. Or
Good.
wanted to cope back.
Yes, thank you. And Yitzchak. Good, where are you supposed to be sitting, Yitzchak?
I'm on the right side.
Good, and if you don't know where you're supposed to be sitting, what should you do?
Look at the board.
Look at the board. Can anyone not see the board? Okay, good. Guys, I'm going to time these out. Let's see if we can finish, okay? Last time it was 11 seconds. Remember, quietly. Everyone, please proceed to their first. Awesome, very well, guys. 8 seconds. That's incredible.
Yes.
You guys are really improving each and every day. Alright, so now for this next assignment, now that everyone has their chumash with them and everyone has their paper, what I want everyone to do is to open to Parshat Noach.
Where is that?
Yud Aleph. It's where we left off from last time, if you guys have the stickies in. Perek Yud Aleph, we're going to start reading from the Pasuk K together. We'll end your chavrusas. When everyone has the place, please let me know by looking up. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to give the directions once. It might be a little confusing, so I'll have you guys go over to make sure. As a chavrusa, you're going to read each verse. You're going to switch off reading so everyone can get some skills reading. At the end of the verse, you can write down your piece of paper. Remember, we're working on this the last few weeks. You want to identify what's happening to make it simpler. You're going to write, was this a question, Is this a statement? Is this narration? Is someone talking? Whatever you think it is, you're gonna write it down and you're gonna try to analyze what that verse is. In addition, if you have a question on a verse, you're gonna write it down as well, and you're gonna switch off who reads the verses. If you have any issues, I have some difficult words written on the board, and of course, if you have any questions, you could raise your hand, and I will come to you. Now, if you raise your hand and I'm busy helping another Harusa, what you should do is you should write it down on a piece of paper and wait until I'm done, and then I will come to you when I can. Okay, Yedidia, what should you do if you have a question but I'm busy with another student?
I should wait.
And what should you do while you're waiting?
Go on.
You should go on. Write it down. Good. That way you don't forget. Very good. And Yona, how are we going to be learning with your Chavrusa? Are you going to read the whole thing yourself?
No, we're gonna read it together.
Read it together at the same time?
We're gonna take turns.
You would take turns. Very good. And lastly, Eliezer, what are you going to write down on your piece of paper as you guys read?
What we think each pasuk is saying, whether it's a statement, a question, someone talking.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. You guys get started with Chavrusa time, family. So let's go through it. Pasuk Hey. Any ideas of what Pasuk Hey was? Yes, you did.
Right, I wrote it down.
Go for it.
It was a narration.
I'll write it down. Pasuk Hey was narration. Now I want the class. If you agree with the Didi, I want to see thumbs up. If you disagree, thumbs down. Was Pasuk Hey a narration? Everyone thumbs up. You did 100% correct. Ready? Narration.
Deal.
Okay, Kobe, can you tell us what Pasuk Vav was? Please tell me what Pasuk Test is.
I think it's a narration.
Narration. If you agree, thumbs up. There's a thumbs up. Awesome. It is a narration. Go back down to the beginning. Okay, very good, guys. Excellent. So hopefully with this lesson, I see you guys are improving a lot. You're able to identify. Now, just a question. When you identify what the pasuk is, does it make the story make more sense?
Yeah.
It does a little bit. So let's discuss the story a little bit. First of all, I want to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of the story? Interesting? Cool? Did you know the story before you came and learned it today?
No.
No, you didn't. You never heard the story.
No.
I guess we're in 5th grade. We're learning new things as we go along. Okay, so what do you... Yes, you did.
That's how life works, right?
That's true, of course, we're things as we go along. So what do you guys think of the story? They tried building this tower and Hashem did something to stop them. What did Hashem do to stop them?
He mixed up the languages.
Please raise your hand first, but yes, Yitzchak? Yes, please.
He mixed up the
He
languages.
mixed up the languages, and why do you think that stopped them from building the tower? They could still see, they could still have things with their hands. Yes, it did.
Because they couldn't work together.
They couldn't work together.
Correct.
Does everyone agree with that? Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it was like how you had us do before, how Yitzchak was able to see it, but he wasn't able to talk.
Incredible.
So it
Whoa.
made it more difficult than everybody being able to see and talk.
That's incredible. So I want to ask you guys a question. Why do you think Hashem names the city Bavel at the very, very end? Hashem names the city Bavel. Why do you think he names it Bavel?
Oh, is it like because he mixed up the languages?
Excellent.
Okay.
He mixed up the languages.
Meet Balbel.
Yes, very good.
What's that?
Wow.
That's a Hebrew word.
Why do you think naming the city Confusion is a fitting name? Kobe.
Because they were confused by all speaking different languages.
And is that something which was, let's analyze that for a second. Being confused, is that something which is so detrimental it stops us from accomplishing our goals?
What's detrimental?
Detrimental means it's very challenging and difficult in a negative way. Is that something which can really stop us from accomplishing our goals? Being confused? Yes, indeed.
Yes, because we can't work together.
Can't work together. Before you said teamwork was a bad thing, now you think teamwork's a good thing.
No, because I want it to be self-centered.
Okay. Something we could work on as well. What does communication mean to you, and why do you think it's important? Please write that down. What do you think it means to you, and why is that important? Oh, Yitzchak, because you raised your hand so nice though, I'm working. What do you think?
Communication is when two people are talking to each other and they are really good and they can understand each other.
I think you used an amazing word, understand. Is there any way to understand someone else without talking? What do you guys think? Yeah, Kobe.
What we did, the hand motions that we
The
did.
hand motion. So sometimes there's a way to communicate even without the normal way of communicating. But was that easy or hard, Kobe?
Hard.
It was very difficult. It was challenging. Yes, Aditya.
Communication equals connection, equals friends, equals love.
That's true. It's important to be connected. That's an amazing, amazing idea. You want to write that on the board? I think that's incredible.
I will.
How right at the top. I think that's a good motto for the class. Yes, Yola.
I have a neighbor who can't hear, and so we're gonna do like signing with our fingers. I don't
That's
know.
amazing. So before everyone leaves, Want to make sure this is retained. You guys understand? On the back of your pieces of paper is your exit ticket to leave. Written down are a bunch of questions. All I have to do is answer the questions, put them on my desk, and then you guys are free to go to your lunch break.